so she's pretty athletic. In addition to that, it's not like she's dunking, like she turns around and she just happens to be huge and dunks it. No, she's putting the ball on the floor. You know what? Robbie's right now. We're spending way too much time.
How many guys would it take? Like you, me, and Tim. Could we beat her 3-on-1?
All three of us? Yeah.
How are we going to stop her?
I think we could. Well, obviously, Tim would be strong enough to keep her from backing into the basket, and then we can just. Well, yeah, Tim is not. He's very slow of foot now, so she would probably. But we have three people. We can obviously, steal the ball from her from the front.
You think so?
I would hope. I know I'm an old man now, but I think I have enough game that all three of us. And I've seen you both play. I really, you don't think three of us could be?
No, I think she would take us.
I hope not. I hope that's not true.
You think the three of us could take Muggsy Bogues today?
Three of us today, Muggsy Bogues.
No,
I don't.
Or he's in his 40s.
I don't. But I will tell you this. If Muggsy Bogues played Brittney Griner today in basketball, he beat her, what did he play, to 11? It'd be like 11-1. 11.
No way. She would crush Muggsy Bogues.
No, she wouldn't.
You're telling me, how old is Muggsy Bogues? He's got to be.
I don't care.
You don't care? What if he's 100 years old?
No, well, I know he's not 100 years old. There's absolutely no way that she's beaten Muggsy Bogues, an NBA basketball player. No.
Former NBA basketball.
No, she's not.
He's born in 1965.
Okay, so he's a little bit older than me.
35 is 47, right?
He's a year older than Robbie.
He's 5'3", 136 pounds.
Yes. Well, by the way, he was only 136 pounds because he was ripped.
You're telling me that Muggsy Bogues,
yes,
5'3", almost 50-year-old man,
correct,
is going to beat Brittney Griner, a 20-year-old, 6'8", probably, maybe, potentially the greatest female basketball player, in one-on-one.
I bet Tom McMillan would crush Brittney Griner. He's got to be 70.
Okay, any guy that's ever played professional basketball at any point could beat Brittney Griner, is what you're saying.
No, but Muggsy Bogues could.
How's he? He's just going to block all his shots.
By the way, Muggsy Bogues, you know how much faster Muggsy Bogues is than Brittney Griner?
Do you know how longer her legs are?
Doesn't matter. Muggsy Bogues played in the NBA against Manute Bol. You act like, what do you think Manute Bol couldn't beat her. He's dead. But that's the only thing. No, Muggsy Bogues is going to beat her. I'm trying to think of any other old. Bill Russell and John Thompson, either one of them today, they'd beat her.
John Thompson is 70 years old.
Yes. Somebody mentioned Liddell Eccles in chat. Liddell would destroy her. I guarantee you that.
Muggsy Bogues, he's not playing one-on-one when he's in the NBA. He has the advantage of being able to pass to people.
Yes,
one-on-one,
but he did score.
His advantage would go way down.
He did score, though.
Obviously he scored. That was 20 years ago, though.
That's what I'm saying. He was shooting over people that were taller than him. He's a lot faster than that.
He's shooting over point guards. He's not shooting over 6'8" players.
We can't prove this. I'm pretty confident.
We can. I think we can reach out to him and see if he'll play her one-on-one for charity.
Yeah,
Robbie, would you do that?
Sure. Yeah, Robbie, get on that. Robbie can't book LeVar Burton. He's going to set up a basketball game between Brittney Griner and Muggsy Bogues. Somebody in chat said Jerry Steiner could beat her. Eric Decker said Tom McMillan's 59. There is no doubt in my mind Tom McMillan would destroy her.
Is he only 59? All right.
Yeah, that does seem young, but
he looked like he was in his 50s when he played. So.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. Robbie, is anyone on my side here? I think that Brittney Griner.
By the way, Robbie doesn't know who either of these people are.
I do, and I think that it would be a little bit closer than Joe thinks, but there's no way she would win, Rob.
All right. Well,
it's funny is that Robbie knows nothing about sports, but he says it with such conviction. You'd think he did.
Women are just inferior athletes to. You're talking about the top level athletes in the world, Rob. Again,
can I say something else?
He's 47 now.
Yeah, but hey, stop. I'm in my 40s.
Right, and you're not as athletic as you were in your 20s.
Not even close. But I was also not a professional. Somebody said in chat, Jim Brown is 75, and he would beat her. And it said then he beat her on the court. I believe Jim Brown would beat Brittney Griner in basketball today.
Well, I think Jim Brown could beat anybody, anything. So I'm not going to argue. I'm never going to take the side against Jim Brown. But
we've talked about nothing that we plan on talking about.
No, but I'm taking this to our Facebook page and our Twitter.
Go ahead.
Follow us, by the way, at Rob and Joe Show.
By the way, I'm not interested in what any woman has to say.
Well, why not?
Because they're definitely going to say Griner. It's going to be more a women's issue than it is actually what you think would happen. See, by the way, it wouldn't bother me if Brittney Griner beat Muggsy Bogues. Well, it would now that I've been so aggressively saying that Muggsy Bogues would. But it's going to become a woman's issue rather than a logic issue.
I can see where that could go in that, but I'll be able to tell who's being
all right.
what they think. What about the best male sixth grade basketball player in the world?
Sixth grade?
Yeah.
No. I mean, give me
freshman in high school.
Oh yeah, dude. They're 7-foot freshmen in high school.
I mean, someone who's under 6 feet.
Under 6 foot, you're the best freshman in high school.